crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
And welcome back to yet another episode of the Blockchain Brew Show. And guys, today, first things first, I need to get my my elements up here. Okay, there we go. So guys, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Guys, it's the #1 way you can support the channel. Like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get on with it. Let's see here, check up on the comments. What is up, Pepe? Nice to have you in here. Doing an earlier stream today. Verdict is still out as to whether or not T-Square will be back later at our normal time by himself, but that is a possibility. He may or may not be. Pepe just got approved for an ETF. Did it really? Huh. That's something, man. If that's true, that's something. Well, yeah, let's get on into it. First, I will take a cursory scroll of X over here. And okay. Profile. Guys, I do not have a beer on tonight's show. Reason being is I have something to attend here in a little bit, church related, and I can't be drinking beforehand. So, it is what it is. But one thing that I want to show you guys, in lieu of cracking a beer live on the stream, one thing that I'll show you guys real quick is some of my pours from the weekend. So we had this post down here where I was showing my trade setups and some of our links and stuff. And how about that pour? This was Jam the Radar is what this bottle is. It's a bourbon barrel aged imperial stout, somewhere around 14% ABV. Brewed with cacao nibs and raspberries. And that was a 2025 bottle. So there you go. And then last night, that was on Saturday. Last night, what did we have? We had Paisley Cave Complex. And Paisley Cave Complex is a bourbon barrel aged imperial stout. brewed with blueberries. Can't really read the label from here, but yeah, it's brewed with cacao nibs and blueberries, and yeah, that one came in at over 14%, and yeah, or around 14%. Maybe it was 13 and change. So yeah, I mean, I don't drink stouts every day. I like to save my bottles. I don't like to run through them. I prefer to open them with another person and enjoy them with another person. However, sometimes you're just in the mood for it. I wanted to feel like I was enjoying the snowstorm. Now, I know I live in Southern California and I had no snow, and I'm not trying to be insensitive to people whose lives are really impacted by the snowstorm right now. I just, I was seeing all the snow on TikTok and all that, so I wanted to, I wanted to feel like I was enjoying the winter weather with a stout. Okay, I will do dash for you, Daniel. Okay, let's see. Now coming over to the chart. And guys, the title said this is a quick update, and it is going to be a quick update. So, yeah. Let's see here. Pull this up. Okay. Now, Bitcoin is coming in at $88,295.99. And currently on the 4-hour chart, the stochastic RSI has made a full recovery back into overbought territory. This is very important to point out, okay? Bitcoin has come back into overbought territory on the 4-hour stochastic RSI. But that move up, only got you the best that momentum got you was a rejection off of the trend catcher right here. Okay, trend catcher is this red line. All right, it's right here. You can see where I circled it. I'm moving the circle around right here. Right there is where this white trend line on the daily, this purple trend line on the 4-hour, and the trend catcher are all converging in that area right there at $89,144. The trend catcher are all what is up, T Square? So
hey, good afternoon.
So everything is everything was wicking up toward that area, and it's not even like it tapped it and rejected off of it. Like every candle right now is leaving an upper wick toward that area, and the bulls are trying to reach for that level at $89,144, and they're just not getting all the way there. They're leaving wicks up there, and the bears are selling the upward action. Okay, so we had bullish divergence on the 4-hour with tweezer bottoms, but again, the best that is getting us is a move back up to attempt to make a run at the trend catcher, to make a run at this white line of resistance here on the daily, to make a run at this purple line of resistance here on the 4-hour. All of those spots, like I just showed you, moving this circle around here, all three of those things are converging at that level, at about $89,200. Okay, and the bulls are trying to reach for it. They're trying to make a run for that level, and they're just running out of gas every time. So, all of that leads me to believe, again, with the overbought stochastics on the 4-hour, all of that leads me to believe that this take profit number 2 on the 4-hour is definitely in play down here at $83,611. And I'm anticipating this price action to roll over, and eventually, although it may not be in one fell swoop, but eventually I think we're heading there. So that is what I think about Bitcoin right now. Let's see. Let's do Dash for Daniel Kaufman.
Yeah, I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too, Trent. I was watching Bitcoin do that little pump in the 4 hours. Like, nah, that's a fake. The 4 hour and daily are nasty, guys. I'm pouring myself a little bit of whiskey.
Hey,
Whiskey glass. There you guys go. A little bit of whiskey, man. My little bourbon barrel.
Nice.
Trent,
what was that?
I said, it'd be kind of fun, Trent. I was just thinking about when I was watching you do your pour. If we had something called like Stout Friday, and every Friday we'd have some type of different stout. You don't have to do your bottle logic. It could be cheap Stout Friday.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it could be a Guinness.
Yeah, a Guinness. That'd be kind of fun. I don't usually drink stouts too much, but it'd be kind of fun to play around. We play around with IPAs. Guys, I'm putting a Scandinavian, I almost said Swedish, Scandinavian swimmer inside my whiskey, and we're going to turn it into a sour whiskey. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, why is Daniel over here keep saying hilly billy?
I think he's trying to say hillbilly. But
you talking about me, Daniel? If so, I can't take that seriously at all. I mean, I'm born and raised in Southern California. I mean, I'm so not a hillbilly, but
I would classify myself not as a hillbilly, or as a straight redneck, though, man. I'm as red as a redneck can be.
Yeah, man. Well, so Dash coming in.
He's
here
talking about you.
Where did we tell you to sell Dash last, Daniel Kaufman? What was it not up here?
It was pretty peaky.
Yeah, it was in the 80s. It was in the 80s for sure.
You'll break even.
Yeah, and what actually, if I remember right, the thing that I said was, look, you smashed through these take profit levels up here. And on Luxalgo, these take profit levels are not adjusted for leverage. They're spot levels. So the price has to do more work for you to really get any profit from it. And so if you hit your take profit, what more are you asking it to do? On the macro here on the daily, this doesn't look that great to me, because honestly, Daniel,
do you think Monero is going to hit 1,000 before Dash is going to hit 200?
Monero hit 1,000 before Dash hit 200. What's Monero at?
I don't know. I don't have any of my stuff pulled up.
Yeah.
I was flying by the seat of my pants.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not technically a bearish divergence, but just look at this lower low on the daily. It's a lower low, and I don't think that it's not coming up to break this level at 122 until Bitcoin is out of the woods, until Bitcoin has decisively bottomed and Bitcoin is out of the woods. It's just I just don't personally see a scenario where it's going to do it. Now, let's take these Luxalgo trend lines into consideration. So you have that uptrending line of support, right? And then you have this line right here. Well, if you lose, right, if you kind of bounce off of this horizontal level of support a little bit, maybe make some kind of head and shoulders or something. You consolidate, make a bear flag, do something, and then you end up breaking under that white line. Well, in theory, you have all the way until this line down here to catch, to end up catching a longer term support. And that can break, that's pointing down at $32. And quite honestly, that just makes a lot of sense. I mean, you have a level here, you have a level there, right there, so right, I drew one right there at $35.73. I drew one at $29.04. And then the white line, the Lux Algo trend line here, is coming right through the middle of those two levels, those two horizontal support levels that I just drew. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, I don't know, man. 35 buckaroos. 35 I almost said 35 George Washingtons, but that would be oh no, yeah, George Washingtons are $1 bills, right? Yeah. 35 George Washingtons, that's about what I see coming. And Daniel Kaufman might think that Dash is about to pull 35 Benjamin Franklins, but but I'm just here to say that is not going to happen. Maybe not ever. I mean, if we're talking $3,500, I mean, I don't know if I don't know.
Francisco Santos, how you doing, my friend? Good sir. He says copper is going to be next. I'm looking at copper, Francisco, and another one that I have on my radar is nickel. Copper and nickel. I mean, the thing about nickel, too, it costs more to make a nickel than it does to the nickel is in value. So keep that in mind. Just like the penny. Bye penny.
Hilly Billy is a hater, he says.
Daniel, not Daniel, Francisco, I got me a whiskey and I put a little Scandinavian gummy in there, Swedish sour. So I'm drinking, that's a sour whiskey. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how you do it. Copper and uranium. I don't know about uranium, man. I don't know, maybe.
Francisco, what about copper and Uranus?
Ooh, Daniel Kaufman loves his Dash, man.
I'm not a hater, Daniel. If you had taken profits at $83, I would have celebrated with you.
And then put it back in now.
If you wait as long as it takes for for Dash to put you back in profit, which I believe Dash will eventually put you back in profit. There's no reason it shouldn't.
Monero is $460, by the way.
Okay. Well, so what was it? Monero to 1,000 or Dash to
200? 200.
200?
Yeah. I think Monero peaked at 7. No, I'm thinking of Zcash.
Well, the answer to that question is if the market caps are not similar, then the answer to that question is definitely whichever one has the lower market cap. So
Dash has a way lower market cap.
But then Dash to Dash to 200 before Monero to 1,000 for sure.
Hey, Trent, too. You seen silver? I sold it at $80, and it's up to, since I sold it a few weeks ago, it's up to 115 today spot. Now
it's gonna come back to 80, I believe.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't necessarily believe that, but I do think that the amount of money you've seen pump into silver over the last 2 months Imagine that equivalent value would go into Bitcoin. You would see a $200,000 Bitcoin in the matter of a month and a half. So I want you guys to understand. People will tell you, oh, that's not that amount of money does not exist. I don't necessarily believe it's like a 200,000 this cycle, but that amount of money does exist, and it can go in there very quickly. You know,
I mean, you know, 0.618 on Fibonacci retracement is $89.
I could think like 100. That's what I was thinking. That'd be 100 be the new price point.
Yeah.
For silver, and I still think it's undervalued too.
Well, the 0.5 is at $95. So, the golden pocket is from 0.5 to 0.618. So, yeah, I mean, anywhere in there. But any kind of a steeper correction, you'd see it's not crazy. Maybe I was being a little ambitious saying back to 80, but it's not crazy to see it come back to the 0.786. So,
Hey, can you pull that line again? Can you get rid of it and pull it again? I'm gonna say you did that. I don't pull enough fibs, and I have not had enough time to. Wait, where'd you pull it from?
The previous local low. So,
From like the bar in the middle.
From right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You could also. You get the same levels though, doing it from top to bottom.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
I know. I can't wait for that too, Francisco. I'm like, oh, I was already long BTC from the bottom, and it's gonna be months long on BTC.
And that, yeah, I don't know. It's just it's parabolic. I mean, like, look, after you've done 130% gains, like, then what really is a dip back down to 80? I mean, you're talking a 30% dip after 130% gain. Like, it's moving like parabolic Bitcoin right now,
Yeah.
And I mean, 30% pullback on Bitcoin is just another Tuesday, right? So
that's where I think that the pullback's gonna be for silver. I think it's just gonna be like another Tuesday. It goes back down to 80 and then goes right and continues pumping. The money flow is so strong on Market Cipher. It is incredibly bullish on almost all time frames because how long and how hard it's been pumping. And then you think about how long silver's been suppressed for. It's been years. I mean, think about how hard Bitcoin could pump when it's suppressed for 1-2 years. But silver's been suppressed for like 10, 20, 30 years. I mean, it's really just compounding. Did you see what happened today in Japan, Trent?
No.
The U.S. is buying the yen to help support their system afloat, and which means there's some bonds being moved around too that they have to be unloaded for us to be able to buy the Japanese yen. So that's one of the reasons why silver pumped as hard as it did today.
Absolutely. Francisco Santos, there's no reason to there's really no reason to not short it in the meantime. Just food for thought. I mean, I used to have the I used to be of the mindset that I don't like to short Bitcoin because I want Bitcoin to go up. But let's be honest, like, buying and selling is healthy for any asset. Okay, so like you're not like doing something bad by shorting it, right? Buying and selling is healthy for any asset. Plus, I'm not a whale. I'm a little not even a shrimp. You know, I'm a little like
Flea. Hey, please. You're not a flea. You're what? What's bigger than a flea? An ant. You could be a fire ant.
Yeah, a fire ant of the sea. You know, like my short is not going to do anything to Bitcoin. So, you know, you may as well like.
What if though you were the short that collapsed everything? You know, you're like one droplet raises the ocean, and you were that droplet that just pushed the catalyst over before like the long shot coming in to flip it around. You call it the cosmic liquidations. Like you did your one short, and next thing you knew, $20 billion were wiped out in crypto.
I suppose anything's possible, but you know, yeah,
that would be terrible. Did you know Monero has a bigger market cap than Zcash?
That doesn't surprise me too bad.
Really? I mean, Zcash was pumping pretty hard.
Yes, but what that really did was basically catch it up to Monero, kind of. You know, Monero's the OG of privacy coins. So
Monero is a 10x bigger than Dash.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I do have to run now. I was planning on just doing like a 30-minute update, but I got all my charts. Once I saw you hop on, I got all my charts out of the way. That way, if you wanted to stick around
I'm gonna run a few more. You want to just pull the later show? Because I don't think I'm gonna...
Yes, I'll do that for you.
Okay.
All right.
Peace, Trent. Thank you, Trent.
No problem.
Whoa, it's all gone. It's just me, man. Just like that. Collapse the screens. I feel so short, man. I pull this, adjust the camera, so I feel like I'm not so short. I'm like just ahead there. I'm like, hey guys. Yeah, you're right. You know, it's gain some more gains. I gotta pull my charts up before I can read because it's gonna drive me nuts. Silver on screen. Yeah, you're right. I noticed I get more gains on shorting the bounce than long and lately. Yeah, man, it's a short season, dog. It's a short season. Here's the monthly. Nasty. Shoulder, head. We'll maybe get another shoulder. Got a bing, bada boom, dog. We're coming down. Week strength on the 2 week. The weekly. Red dot, man. Red dot to the weekly. It's eyeballing, man. This 200 moving average. Call me crazy. Hey, you know what? I don't trade with my emotions. I just trade off the charts. If it's wrong, great. If it's right, great. That's just how I like to trade. That's what I'm thinking until we get a reversal. I've been thinking that since October, guys. Since October. So here's November. Here's November. Since October, I literally called it right about here when we got this red dot. I have not been wrong. Okay, I nearly called the top on Bitcoin. So I hate to say it, I really want October to be October, and it just wasn't. And I was like, no, I'm bearish. I'm bearish. It was a really hard thing to do, and now I'm feeling pretty confident in myself. You swing down to other time frames, you can make the argument that we already had a miniature shoulder, head, and shoulder right here come to down, play out to the 200. I think there's a bigger one, man, and outplay. I do think there's a bigger one. Especially when we zoom in. Look at that 3-day. It's coming below the 200, guys. When it comes below, it doesn't just typically touch its toes and it's over. It usually goes down for a hot minute or two. 2-day is below the 21, below the 200, below the red, man. If this is like the 3-day and we fall below the 200, man, we're going to have a month or two below the 200. You tell me how you feel. Hell yeah, trade the charts. All I see is printing gains. Absolutely, bro. I like that. I'm going to use that. All I see is printing gains, man. That's it, dude. And I just like to sit here and chill. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a bullish. I don't even think bullish div on the daily. The money flow is still coming down. Stokes are actually just flipped red, guys. It's been all this time in the green, and all we've done is trade sideways. Broke above, fell right back below. Okay, now we're back in the red. Not good. Not good on the daily time frame. We are looking like we might get a pump with the VWAP curving up. A little bit curvature on the momentum. Yeah, well, sure. Why not? What the hell? Maybe we'll see 90,000. The 90,000's not no 125. Not no 125, baby. And you know us. We've been short, dude, since way back in October or something or other. This is probably this red dot right here at 122. So we're freaking up right now in our short. Hell yeah. Up massive, man. Now, granted, it was only like 2-3x leverage, but hey, sometimes that's all you gotta do on those bigger time frames. You start trading more leverage, like 5, 6, 7x. You can't. You guys, you get liquidated. Not paying attention. We got some people over there on Kick. What's up, my kickers, kickarooners? 4 hour money's been doing fine, man. 4 hours doing good. Money flow's been coming in. Hey, but it's not gonna get a higher high. I don't think this is gonna get a higher high. And even if we did get a higher high, we bounce off. Let's say we get to 91,000. Still a lower high, guys. Actually, you know what? We should draw a good trend line right here. This could be a good guide indicator. If we come up, boom, we could actually come up to this 90,600 and be totally bearish still. 100%. Well, we have a higher high. I don't care. We didn't get the overall higher high. Means the 12-hour and daily has still got some more than this little 4 hour. The 1 hour is still looking a little bullish, man. Still looking a little bullish. We are in that rising wedge. Even if we come up to 89,000, we're still at this little trend line. We can even get a good high wick like this. Get a good wick coming up. Woof, get above the 200. And now it just collapsed, man. Collapsed like a bunch of flat air. So you gotta be careful out there. Dude, I can hear my kids. They're like, thunk, 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 thunk. Oh, being wild childs out there. What we got going on over here? I'm gonna share this screen. We have bubbles. You know, one of the things I like to look at is it's Monday. I'm really interested in seeing the outflows of the ETFs. I don't even know how much it sedimentally changes to me, but I just like looking at them. I like to be aware of like what the big guys did today. You know, the people who long and short and have enough sway to change the market. I'm trying to move my little sour whiskey, man. I got that little gummy bear in there. It's almost gone. Let's see if I can show you without spilling it. Yeah, that's it there. You can see him chilling. I didn't want to spill on my keyboard. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin outflows. Actually, pretty realistic. It wasn't that bad of outflow today. It really wasn't. We have 5 million from 5.7 from Fidelity, BitB 11, and BTCW and BTC took in some gains. So only a net negative of 6 mil. Very small. Ethereum, on the other hand, took in, oh my goodness gracious, Fidelity buying a crap load. Nobody else doing anything. Fidelity feeling strong, man. They took more today than they outflowed the last a while, man. That was a good last several days. They took way more in. Wow. Fidelity's feeling a little bullish, man. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. Bitwise bought 2.5 million. That's all we got for Solana. 2.5 mil. XRP ETFs. We swing on over here. Bitwise also buying today on some XRP. They bought Solana and some XRP. So I guess really the only red day was for Bitcoin. Everything else was positive. Yeah. Bitcoin barely negative. Yeah, everything positive about Bitcoin. Interesting. And also for my own sense of humor, I believe the next rejection on BTC now is 89,800. Let's go, man. Let's get that rejection, dude. I'm all hyped about that, dude. I know we're gonna get rejections. I don't even I don't have to put it in there. I know it's gonna happen, bro. Not financial advice, right? We're not liable for any personal financial decisions, but I know it's gonna do that. That's why I've been shorting it with Trent. We've been shorting the markets, dude. We've been crazy. We made 20. I think Trent posted we had 20% gains, 22% gains, and now we're just kind of holding our shorts. What was I looking at? Token unlocks. No, this isn't token unlocks. What the hell is this? I don't even know what the heck that was. Token unlock overview. Okay. YGG. YGG, is this that yield one? Yield guild games? No, this isn't it. I don't know what the heck this is. I thought it was that other one. Yearn Finance, the one that only have like 10,000 tokens. Ronin up 11%. Well, they were down a lot too the last couple of days. People are selling off anticipation for their unlock. The unlock happened today. Yeah, 126, and now they're pumping, guys. People sell the fear, man. Sell the news, buy the rumor, whatever it is. Yeah, they were selling off. Now it's oversold. The unlock happens. Everybody's like, what? We were supposed to dump more. Didn't dump. Went up. Grass, tree, portal, spawn, node, unite, gun down. Another 6% with an unlock coming out 5.5% of this token supply. Still pretty big though, 43 million. We have an unlock for Zora coming out. If anybody's out there holding Zora, 5 billion tokens, 50% of the supply is out, and about 3.7% more coming out for Zora chain. That's it. That's it, man. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Let's look at I want to go to liquidation levels. Bet mint since we looked at this. 24 hours pulling us down to 87,100. So we'll probably hit 86 if we hit this. Very likely, actually, because if you look at the liquidity, there's not a whole lot more above us. Well, let's take a look at, we'll expand out. Let's take a look at the 3-day. The 3-day. Ew, even the 3-day liquidity is below us. Yeah, 86,454, man. That's a big liquidity spot right there. Ooh, wee. BTC's coming down, boys. It's coming down. Oof, that scotch, though. Yummy. Tastes good. Tastes pretty dang good, man. Bitcoins. In January, only up 0.85%. Yeah. People say it looks pretty close to 2018. Doesn't look very close to me to 2018. What the heck are people talking about? Are they high? Maybe 2017. That's crazy. You guys be crazy to say that. What's up, GT? Get wrecked. Anyone else shorting BTC? Woo, me. I'm shorting BTC. Let's freaking go, dog. I've been shorting it hard. Are you saying you're shorting it? You saying get wrecked? Anyone shorting BTC? Are you saying that you're not shorting it? Or are you saying you're longing it? Get wrecked. Yes, sir. We've been shorting it hard, dude. We made some good gains. We shorted it back over here. Whoosh, and then we closed it out, pumped up, put another short in, dude. We made some good gains on that. Yes, get wrecked. I'm not getting wrecked right now. It's coming down, bro. It is coming. I'm bearish as bearish can be. The 4 hour looks okay. It looks okay, but I don't really like that. Maybe we'll come up to the 50. Maybe I'll just put a little more in my short. That's all I gotta do, man. Put a little bit more. We don't got bullish divvy. Money flow is still green. It's going down, dude. Look at that. Look at them waves. Look at that green wave. Oof, bearish. This isn't real. This is a fake pump. No, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. It has not confirmed to me anything. And even look at this pattern. This is disgusto patano. Breaking below the 200. I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust that. We broke below the 50. Dude, the likelihood of us bouncing. I was bouncing up to the 90,000 before getting rejection off that 50 MA. Is very difficult, very high. This is not a proper bear market. I don't care what anyone else says. Dude, this isn't a proper bear market, man. We didn't get a proper altcoin season either. No way, Jose. I agree with you. There's no way we're going down the traditional 80%. I don't believe it. Though I do think when we expand down the longer time frame, I do think this is a shoulder, head, and a shoulder we got playing out. We might even pump up. We could even pump up to 100. And I'd still be bearish. I'd be like, that'd make me more bearish because that 100 level, if we can't get above it, super hardcore danger zone, bro. Super hardcore. You know, I still have a price target of anywhere between 69. Well, let's go to the wicks. 72 to 56. I like to cut in the middle. And I say 63, 64, 65 range. Right there, man. But I hope I'm wrong. You know what you don't know. We should take a look at Dash. It's been a while. Huh. Trying to get that gummy out of there. Gonna get it out. Wow, look at Dogecoin on the weekly. Oof. Oh man, it's been beat down. Oh, dude, 100%. They'll keep it there as long. I was talking about this earlier before you came in, GT. I said, look at silver as a prime example. The greedy people try to keep it down as long as they possibly could. And with that money, that silver went up like this. Boom! $17 to $117. That same amount of money goes into Bitcoin, dude. You'll see Bitcoin rocket up so fast you won't be able to hold on to your pants. It'll be a bull run rally like in 2017. You'll see BTC probably go to 250,000 that fast. And guess what? It's because the big banks and institutions who are shorting silver are getting wrecked, bro. They're forced to buy it. It's just skyrocketing right now. Dude, I do not like Dogecoin falling below the weekly 200 moving average. That's not good. Dude, look at FTT, man. Down to FTX down to 40 cents. Eefy. We got Flare Network. Dude, it was in a wedge, bro, and it freaking broke down in it. RNR. Let's take a look at some of these layer ones. Some of everybody's favorite. If we take a look at Link, does everybody like Link, or is everybody just mad at Link because it's such a stable coin? It's at a good buying level, but it's probably going down lower, man. It's probably going down lower. You could be like, oh, it's not going lower, bro. It's not going lower, dude. It's going lower, bro. You could be looking at $7 Link. If Bitcoin goes down to where it might go down to, this is where we're looking, man. $7 Link. $7 Link. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock. Thank goodness for limited supply, though. Yeah, right? Right? I always say that, too. I was like, a lot of my favorite tokens, which I think will be around for a long term, all the unlocks happen. Like, I love Hedera. I'm a huge Hedera fan. And I'm like, thank goodness Hedera is only at 15%, which I didn't know anything about crypto really last bull run. And now it's fully unlocked. So it's done. It's good. No more unlocks coming. I really started liking Sui, though. I think Sui's actually going to do good. I understand that it's beat down, but it just has those vibes to me. Like, it can keep going. Longevity. Dude, I do actually have to go here pretty soon, though, because it is one of those days, dude. There's crazy Monday days. Aave coin, dude. You know a funny story about Aave, GT? I bought $4,000 of Aave. This is a long time ago. Back in, I don't know, maybe it was 2018. And I sent it over to crypto.com on the Binance network. And I totally whiffed it on that, and I was like, hey, can I get my money back? I'm like, no, you can't, because we don't support Binance. I was like, you mother truckers. And then like 3 or 4 months later, I went back. Actually, it's probably like a year. I was like, I'll forget about it. I'm going to write down my hash, that way I can try to recover it later. I know at some point they're going to work, they'll get it back. Well, you know, go figure. I go try to get it back. The week Real Liberty Financial like comes out, and then they go and buy Aave token, and it just shoots up like a 400% gains. And dude, I made a $4,000 was like 16 grand. I was like, oh, you know what? I take those gains, because I probably would have swapped and lost into something else. It was like it was locked up, man, from myself. Too funny, man. Wow, dude, look at Toncoin. Oh my goodness gracious, on the weekly, dude, disgusting. Oh man. Yeah, dude, right? Isn't that funny? Oh, pretty good, man. Pretty good stuff. Well, dude, I gotta go, man. Gotta go. We've been live for 45 minutes, as Chen has. I've been here for like half hour. I gotta have a quicker night because I'm doing my taxes. So, you know, kudos to me. But man, when you have to do a lot of crypto transactions and you got to add all that stuff, it takes time, dude. It takes time. I got a CoinLee I'm using right now, and CoinLedger, and other things to chase all my wallets. So it's gonna be a good fun time. But hey, man, thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be back 7:30 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Sorry for the little early stream. Thank you for tuning in, GT. Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Francisco. Daniel Kaufman. What is up, Daniel Kaufman? Thank you for tuning in. Real Meta. Vision Post Fat Boy. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Have a great night. Oh, like by research. Oh, sweet. Sorry, I was reading an X post coming in. You gotta have a sense of humor on the space, dude. You for sure gotta have a sense of humor, man. You can't take anything seriously. Plus, I'm a garbage can, man. I don't take anything serious, dude. Unless my driving. And if you come out there, I'm in my garbage truck, and you do something dumb, you're definitely gonna get an F-bomb and something else that you just will never hear, but I will hear it. I'll probably record it on one of my cameras in my truck because they record me all the time because they love looking at this handsome mug. Yeah, guys, we'll be back. Have a great, stay blessed. Blockchain Brew out. Peace. Once I find the button, there it is. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the most hydrated crypto community out there. Trent, we have the greatest and best community in the interweb.